Hello and welcome back to episode 7 of Ajax Youth To Trophies. Well, when we left you, we were through to the Dutch Dutch semi-final, and we were top of the league, and we were still in the Europa League. We had a playoff game against Rangers to play, so let's get straight into this. And if you do like the channel, please hit that subscribe button. It is vital I get you to subscribe. 1, so you don't miss an episode, and 2, because it really helps the channel. Right, let's get into it then. So, FC 20 were next on our radar, and we had them at home, and 2-1 win, a little bit more comfortable than what it looked. To be fair, we took the lead, they equalised, and then Esposito scored in the 62nd minute, and we never looked back from there. Then we had Rangers in the Europa League in the knockout stage away. Well, we took the lead. We thought it was all going quite well. And they decided to come and spoil the party with an equaliser in the 60th minute. A draw away from home in Europe isn't bad. We should be good enough to beat Rangers. But people think that a lot, and it always goes a little bit pear-shaped from time to time. So, getting into the month of February, and you'll see we then lost to Fortuna Sittard. Not what we really wanted on the back of the Rangers draw, especially when we're sitting proud at the top of the league. It was a dreadful performance, absolutely dreadful. Zanotti on a 6.4, very rare does he have a bad game. Bruno Ogbus, who's the young central defender, I'm trying to give a little bit of game time to, but he's certainly not making it easier. Gilberto Mora was terrible as well. Fatty and obviously Chori played as well. They were awful. So quite a few players there that didn't step up to the plate. Esposito came on, but he can only get a 6.4. So it wasn't the greatest performance at all, but we need to bounce back. And boy, did we bounce back. 4-2 against Rangers in the second leg to put us through. Manswerk with 2 goals. Fatty and then Esposito for us. Naderi and Milosevsky for Rangers, scoring there in the 87th minute. It was pretty much done and dusted, to be fair. They did give us a little bit of a scare when they equalised, but then after that it was plain sailing. So getting into the back end of February, and we had 2 games to play. We had Excelsior in the Dutch Cup semi-final. Yeah, we took it seriously. We played our better team, and you'll see there that we played really well and beat them 7-3. Esposito with a brace, Gotts with a hat-trick, Kisliak with a goal, and Gilberto and Mora popping up and scoring as well. Ogbus on a 6.5 again, not doing himself any favours, as you can see. And the subs came on, and even the subs played well. And then we backed that up with a 5-0 win against NEC Breda in the Eredivisie. Gotts are scoring again. Ansu Fati, Mora getting another one, Dahlberg and Bonita, so everybody sharing the spoils there. And as you can see, again, everybody playing really well. Kraft came in central defence because obviously that lad we were playing was absolutely woeful. Esposito not having the greatest of games as well, but good result, and that put us in a really strong position going into the month of March. And this is where it gets tasty, because this is where we're competing on 3 fronts for 3 separate trophies. The thing is, can we do it? Can we win the treble, the league, the cup and the Europa League? So going into the month of March, we find ourselves still top of the league. We've lost 2 games now, but still drawn only the 3 and won 19. We're on 60 points. Fantastic goal difference as well. 66 scored, 23 conceded in just 24 games. And we are 6 points clear of Feyenoord and 12 points clear of PSV. So it's a 2-horse race now. There's only Feyenoord can catch us. It's whether we bottle it in the last couple of months. And of course, we've got the youth intake to come as well, which we've been told is very poor. But we will see. We'll go and have a look. Well, what a game against Napoli at home in the round of 16, first leg of the Europa League. 4-3. Gotts got a hat-trick as well. It was a close game. We took the lead through Gotts. Kevin De Bruyne, he's still rocking about and still a fantastic player. He equalised in the 21st minute. We then went 2-1 down at just after half-time through Kajust for Napoli. And then it was the Gods show. He equalised to make it 2-2. He then put us 3-2 up. And Kevin De Bruyne popped up to make it 3-3 in the 77th minute. And the most unlikely of player, Diez Janza, he came along the left-sided centre-back or left wing-back, and he scored in the 80th minute to give us a valuable lead going back to Italy. What a great performance that was. We then had Feyenoord in the Eredivisie, who we know are snapping at our ankles. We managed to beat them. We went down early to a Musa goal in the 8th minute. Fatty equalised and Esposito there scored in the 58th minute. And we managed to hang on for the win there. Gilberto Mora getting himself injured in the process. And we had a little bit of an injury spell there. We lost a few players, but we managed to get the result. And then humiliation against Napoli in the round of 16 in Italy. We got absolutely smashed at the Diego Armando Maradona Stadium. Scott McTominay, Lukaku and Kajista scoring against us. Fatty with a consolation goal, and we played absolutely terribly. We did not turn up for that, and our European ambitions are done and dusted. We still had a league title to play for though, and this is what we had to do. So we played RKC at home, absolutely demolished them. Götze, Zinchenko, Uzani, Bonita and Esposito. So we absolutely smashed them there. They pulled one back in the 86th minute, but it didn't make any difference. That was a fantastic result for us, and everybody played pretty well that game. Nobody below 6.7, I don't think. No Kaplan, who was got a 6.6. He's on his way out of the club. He's got a transfer already agreed for the end of his contract. We then played PSV at home, and we got a battling 1-1 draw. We scored through Vieira, Jonas Wind from the penalty spot, and we got a valuable point there, and I think that's a point gained rather than a point lost. Emre Gungar has been getting the odd little appearance. If you have a look here, we will see he's had 1 game and 1 sub-appearance in the Europa League, 1 game and 1 sub-appearance in the Eredivisie and 2 in the Dutch Cup. He has been playing some reserve team football as well, but he's been looking very, very good, and he is developing into a good player as well. You can see there he's starting to improve. He's only 16-year-olds. He's homegrown at club as well, so that'll help for the Champions League next season, should we make it, or whatever European competition we're in. He definitely has potential, and we are going to give him more games. Right, it's the 28th of March now. We're at the end of the month, and it's youth intake. And as you know, we did not have the greatest of youth intakes that were predicted there. So, elite prospect, a guy called David Yeboah. I wonder if he's some relation to Tony Yeboah. He is a 15-year-old. He is a fantastic finisher already. 14 finishing, 14 first touch, 14 technique, 16 bravery. So he'll put his head in where he shouldn't. Composure's 12, determination 19. That's what you want. Driven personality as well. He's got strength, he's got natural fitness, he needs to work on his pace, stamina and acceleration. There's a few areas of his game he needs to work on here, but this guy is ready for a little taste, possibly off the bench of first team football now and again, just to give him a little bit of experience, and also to be played in the under-19s and get lots of games in there. He's one we're definitely signing. Roland Kovacic. He is 15-year-old Slovakian. He's came in, he can play central defence primarily, or he can play as a wing-back. He has got the traits of a wing-back. He's got good crossing, acceleration, balance, 16 aggression as well. But I think he's probably more suited to that central defensive role. We'll see how he develops. He's coming into the club as well. Not many to write home about, to be fair. We have a few others that we possibly will bring into the club. Ampadu, he is a winger. He can play on both sides, but he's got a very weak left foot. We'll probably have to do a bit of training on that. He is homegrown at club, 14 dribbling, 11 finishing. He's got 11s and 13s. He's got acceleration at 14, balance, pace, natural fitness. So he has a lot of the traits of a winger, We'll see how he gets on and how he develops in the next few years. He may be one for the sort of edge of the first team, but I don't think he's got the potential to make it. Chevet van der Winge, he is 16-year-old. Let's hope he doesn't whinge a lot. He is a central midfielder, although he can play DM and he can play left midfield as well. Nothing to write home about. He's very brave, that's about it, and he's got a little bit of technique about him, a bit of balance, a bit of jump and reach. He's not one that I don't think, if we do sign him, I don't think we're probably going to keep him around very long. And then it just goes from bad to worse after that. So I'll be honest with you, I'm not really going to go through them. As you can see, it is an absolutely awful intake. But we have got David Yeboah. And David Yeboah, I think, could be a fine prospect. And if we can give him a little bit of game time, I think we can develop him. Or send him out on loan to a lower league team where he's going to get a lot of game time. But that's the trick, making sure he gets the game time. So April is upon us. We had a couple of friendlies at the end of March. That was just to get a little bit of fitness into the legs of the players. And we played FC Utrecht away from home. There's not many games left of the season. We made it a little bit of difficult for ourselves. We went 1-0 down in the second minute. Zinchenko sorted that out. Vieira gave us the lead, and then Kislyak, he made it 3-1. They pulled a consolation goal back just to make it a little bit nervous towards the end. But these are the games where we must be winning them. And then we played Excelsior at home. We love playing Excelsior at home. We absolutely hammered them. Benida, Gungar scored, the young lad, Esposito, Kasper Dolberg as well. 4-1, they got a goal back. We were already 2-0 up at the time. It didn't make any difference, but we won the game and went into the last few games. But we had a Dutch Cup final to play and we did absolutely awful in the Dutch Cup. I'm going to show you something now, see what you think. So goal kick out there to NEC. The player one over the top, it goes all the way to our keeper, Hakitawa. He had the ball, he had plenty of time, he had options to kick it up the pitch. Don't know what the hell he was doing there. Gifted the ball to NEC Breda and they scored to make it 1-0. They then went on and won the game 2-1 as a result of that. But we were absolutely pathetic, absolutely terrible. So I gave the goalkeeper another chance because we all make mistakes, and we had Zval, Pexval, and we played really well against them here. We thought we were doing really well. We got off to a great start when Mora got through, beat the keeper to make it 1-0. Everything was rosy in the garden. We were looking nailed on to get the title, and then this happened. So nothing going on here. Goalkeeper manages to get the ball. Nakamura, also a Japanese goalkeeper. He goes to clear it out. It beats the defender. The goalkeeper comes out, totally misses the ball. Don't know why he was out of his box. And then they equalised. We went on to win the game, fortunately, but it wasn't for the help of the goalkeeper. So that was it. The decision was made. The goalkeeper was then dropped. We got a penalty near the end of the game. Dolberg stepped up. Dolberg slotted it away. 2-1. But our goalkeeper is going to warm the bench. And our 6'9", fantastic German young goalkeeper, he's going to get the rest of the season. And potentially may start between the sticks next season. Because there are two mistakes back to back that we can't afford at this level. And here's the head-to-head. When you look at it, you'll see there starting at the top. Yeah. The Japanese goalkeeper's better at shot stopping. They're level on distribution. Obviously, Hulsman is much better on aerial reach because he's 6'9". That always helps. Eccentricity, I don't care about. You'll see there, he's not far away there from Hakitawa on the mentals, on the speed. He's slightly better on the physicals. There's a lot of development in there where he can improve, and he will improve as well. And when you look at the attributes as well, you'll see there's a lot of greens there. Yeah, there's some blues, but they're not massively ahead of where he needs to be. Yes, he needs to work on his mentals a bit. Physicals wise, he'll get there. So I think if we do a little bit of training and a little bit of work with him over the next 6 months to a year, I think that we will have a better goalkeeper. And he's only 23, and as you know, goalkeepers develop far beyond 22, 23-year-old. They're developing all the time. So I think potentially he is going to be the one to take the goalkeeping jersey going into next season. He's certainly going to get the rest of this season, that's guaranteed. So we went to Roda JC away knowing that a win could potentially win us the Eredivisie, and we went 1-0 down. We didn't make easy work of it, but Esposito banged in 2 goals, one from the penalty spot, and then Kota managed to score a third. So 3-1 it finished. Was that enough to win the league? Well, it was enough to win the league. 4 added minutes to play against Roda to win the title. Can we hold on and do it? Been a fantastic season so far. We haven't achieved everything we wanted to, but there you go. Ajax have done it. In the second season, we won the Dutch Cup. In the first season, we've won the Eredivisie in the second season. Granted, we didn't do as well in Europe. The league and the cups are going to be much easier, but this is a stepping stone. We are back in the Champions League. We are back where we belong at the top, and now we have the potential to go out and sign those players who are next level and attract those higher caliber Wonderkids. What a fantastic way to end the season with still a few games to go. Absolutely splendid. Well done, Ajax. Well done. Well, we then went up against NEC Breda. We rotated the team. We give a few players a rest. Didn't fully rotate it. Just the 1 or 2 players came and coming in. We drew 0-0 at home. We beat Herenveen 1-0 away. Again, bit of rotation. Just giving a few players a game. Getting them a little bit of fitness. And finished the season with FC Groningen at home. Winning 2-0. What a brilliant season it has been. We've had some fantastic players. I just want you to have a look though. David Yeboah, we've given him a little bit of game time. 3 times off the bench. He's came in, he's scored a goal. He's got a 7 rating. The lad's only 15-year-old. Absolutely tremendous. And also, of course, Gungar. Don't forget Gungar. He is 16-year-old now. Again, another Dutch homegrown player. He has had in total 13 games including B-level, 8 as a sub, 3 goals, 3 assists, 6.99. When called upon, he's done really, really well, and he is just a young lad. So getting their development right is going to be absolutely vital. So please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and please do leave a comment as well. And if you can think of any really good Wonderkids that I can get on the sheet, please just drop them down in your comments there. Really would be appreciated. Next season looks like it might be a little bit of struggle. We've only got £8 million in the bank, 0 transfer budget at the moment, and we are minus 23 in the wage budget as well. We're going to have to move some more players on. We're going to have to do a little bit of jiggery-pokery. I think we potentially need to look at bringing in a backup goalkeeper, possibly. We definitely need to look at 2 central defenders. I think there's 3 or 4 central defenders could believe in the club. They just don't cut the mustard. They're not good enough. Midfield will look quite strong. We may need to look to add another winger in there as well. Cam will look really, really strong. We've got Glock, we've got Mora, and we've got Gungar. And up front now we have got Esposito, Dahlberg, and of course we've got young Yeboah. Chori's not happy at the moment. He wants games. He's 32. He's keep getting injured. He's never fit. He's on the decline. So I think he could be one of the names out the door. And looking at his valuation, we possibly could get double the money for him. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Next episode is probably going to drop next weekend, Saturday or Sunday. It'll probably be the Sunday. It's going to be a transfer special again. And we're going to go through and have a look at our coaching and scouting and see if we can improve those areas. But I'm not going to bore you with that. I'm going to go and do all that. You just have to come back, make yourself a cup of tea, sit back, relax, and watch the transfer special. My name's Andy FM Forever. Thank you again so much for watching. Thank you to everybody who has subscribed. I really do appreciate it. I'm signing out. Bye-bye.